Hello there, Tabletop Talk fans. Just a quick heads up, in today's episode, halfway through the footage that we had captured off of the camera we're using, the new camera, cuts out. The good news is I still have the GoPro footage. We set that up as a backup when we were filming Call of Cthulhu, so I put that in there and it syncs up perfectly. But yeah, as we're doing new campaigns with this new camera, we're having a couple of growing pains trying to figure out how to get it working. So please be patient with us, and thanks so much for watching. All right, well, have a happy have a happy Halloween. Have a happy Halloween, everybody. Somebody's at my. So as I head down to dinner, I'll make a point to try to walk on the side of the boards to see if that decreases the creakiness at all.
It is not that helpful.
Okay.
You're also dealing with dodging around a lot of tables with decorative things on them. Like every once in a while, there's a table that has a vase on it, or there's a portrait that sticks out of the wall, or there's an alcove. That you have to or there's a little flower pot here, or a fern there. It's people have clearly tried to keep this place looking like it's lived in, but there's also other things that are very obviously no one has dusted this statue for a very long time. It's there's a bust of somebody, and I can't even tell if it's male or female anymore because there's a cake-on layer of dust on it.
I can't even tell if there are tentacles on his face.
Yes. Which you find a little bit interesting because you don't get the sense that Rustlin is the kind of person that would just let something like this go. He seems way too fastidious to let anything not get dusted every single day.
Maybe
touch it.
Maybe it's too delicate.
I'm not touching anything. Come on, go and touch it.
You don't. I'm not touching
anything.
You don't touch anything in a Call of Cthulhu game.
You're missing out.
Yeah, no, he probably knows what he's talking about. Horror buff over here.
Do you have any background or knowledge in the Bible or literature or anything like that?
No, not really. I mean, you mean my character?
Yeah.
Definitely not.
No. Oh, jeez.
So you wouldn't have any idea if any of this Bible you're reading is normal Bible stuff or not?
I haven't.
No, I'm basically I'm reading and I'm just kind of just to pass the time.
It's really boring. You find yourself dozing off almost.
Okay.
Because it's been a long day, and the Bible is not written in regular English, and it is not fun at all. There's a lot of and then Hezekiah had 3 sons, and his names were Hebaniah and Ham and Gola, and then they begat 17 sons, and blah blah blah. Each one of them received 7 hectares of land.
He hasn't flipped to Kings.
I was bored before, and then this didn't help.
Anything about the Bible?
People who don't know the Bible don't know that there's anything other than stuff in this.
That's true.
Wait a minute, is this more? Wait, how many chapters of this is there?
Did you happen to come to a spot that says and the blood of the innocent will fuel the infernal machine? Just be
no.
That is just what they used to believe in.
And their organs will make a great
weird.
sacrifice. It doesn't matter.
No, I think I stopped basically when somebody's walking somewhere.
Is there a bookcase in my room?
There is not a bookcase. There is it's not so much. You know how they're sort of display cases. They kind of stick out of the wall where you can put a bunch of books in there, but it's not a case. It just sticks out of the wall. It's one unit.
Okay.
But in yours, there's just a bunch of little statuary there and things like that. If there were books in there at one point, they haven't been there for a very long time. But there's little figurines. They're ceramic cats and there's little dragon.
Which one do you
there's a
touch?
unicorn.
Ooh, there's a dragon and a unicorn.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's a bunch of, basically a lot of them, they almost all except for 2 of them are fantasy figures. There's a griffin, there's a chimera.
Cool, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look through the rest of the room if I haven't, all the doors and everything.
Alright, you're searching around the entire room?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so there's a lot of empty drawers for you to put your stuff and things like that. All the drawers are basically pretty normal.
Do we all have suitcases full of stuff?
You all have at least one
things?
suitcase. You all are presumed to have brought whatever you if you want to say that you're one of those people who's I'm
I definitely
Victoria
brought
Beckham and I brought 17
I
suitcases.
brought like tools and stuff,
Yeah.
like a multi-tool knife or like a flashlight.
That's fine. They don't let you bring anything that's like significantly weapon-like. They'll let you bring like a Leatherman, but
Yeah.
like if your thing
no,
is
these are just like tools for like,
that'll be fine.
like this drawer's stuck.
Yeah, that'll be okay. But if you brought a machete, that's no go. Like you can't, no chainsaws. You can't bring a machete. No firearms.
I brought sunscreen.
Sunscreen is fine. They're definitely like.
Is that all you brought?
No, I also brought a basic Polaroid
I guess I should
camera,
make a decent.
but I
list.
haven't used it yet.
Polaroid camera is fine. We love Polaroid cameras, especially if you
Like,
want to take
basically
pictures of
like 10
anything that might not be
essentials,
human.
those good stuff.
I just brought my notebook and clothes.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Oh yeah, I have some notebook.
Lots of clothes, maybe some rigging.
I wrote down suits and Babushka's necklace.
Ooh, Babushki's necklace.
Mhm.
Oh. So, as long as you're mentioning this, is Babushka interesting in any way? Is she like, does she come from like generations of Romani that have lived in this land? For,
Yeah,
like,
of course. Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I know.
Look, I'm
She
here to
told me
win,
all the
so I actually
legends.
came to
is this necklace interesting or meaningful? Does it have a picture of your great granduncle on it, or is it a cross that was blessed by the Pope? Or-
It is her necklace that she passed down to me.
okay.
It was, it does have a cross because we're very Catholic in this region, and it has some of the old ways stuff on it.
Oh.
A mixture of both the new Catholicism and
Oh.
her grandmother's.
Oh, she took it to like
ways as well.
the village old woman who like waved a chicken leg over it and called upon Baba Yaga. And all
Yeah,
that
so
sort of
there's
thing.
there's a couple pieces of like I don't know if that's bone or like a piece of carved wood or something.
It's definitely bone. They're very into the relics in this area. It's like, there's a piece of the true cross.
Yeah.
It's like 5 billion pieces of the true cross. How big was this cross? Like, but yes, there's definitely bone in there. All right. So Knox is searching around his room. How serious are you about searching?
If I'm gonna be here for a month, I'm gonna try and search this.
All right. So you are going nuts with the searching, huh? All right. Why don't you go ahead and make a spot hidden roll?
Oh my.
Okay, what's the natural on that?
25.
25 base.
Make it.
Ooh.
How good of a roll?
12.
12. All right. So, in the lowest drawer in the on the toilet being the thing with the mirror and everything like that.
Vanity.
Yeah, the vanity. There's a false bottom.
Oh.
Okay, I'll pop that open.
There is a dagger here.
No.
An actual real dagger.
No.
It looks
Are
like
there
the sort of
symbols on
dagger that would have been hidden by someone of royalty or of highborn, on the off chance that should the revolutionaries come, that they would have probably either used it to defend themselves or to commit suicide before they could be taken. It also has a feminine sense to it. It's like really jeweled and gold, and it's like delicate and light. It almost looks like it could have been a letter opener if it wasn't so sharp and clearly designed to kill people with.
All right. Well, I'm going to, as like discreetly as I can, like just stoop over the drawer, like presuming I'm being watched. I'm
Sure.
gonna stoop over the drawer and like tuck it into my coat.
In that case, make a sneak roll.
All right.
10.
Natural 10.
We should probably start announcing what we get when we roll and if we succeed.
29.
All right. What was your skill for that?
0. I don't have any.
I see.
sneak
All right.
This is a natural.
You believe you have hidden a dagger in your sleeve.
Cool.
So we'd have to be like fail 29.
Almost at this moment, there is a loud, blood-curdling scream coming from one of the neighboring rooms. It is clearly a woman.
I'm gonna bust open my door out into the hallway.
Is it Jin?
Huh?
I'm gonna.
As soon as
I
you
run
get to the
towards
hallway,
it.
you're going, oh my gosh, it's Abby.
We can hear it, right?
Yes,
I run
like Abby
towards
is just screaming, and she comes running out of her room. She's like in a stage of like almost half undressed. Like you could see, like she's like wearing her slip, and like she's just got her, and she runs over and says, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" And she's like just panicking. It's just going nuts.
I reclose my door.
No, I'm watching. I'm entertained.
Knowing that the stakes are real, my door's closed.
All right. So who is in the hallway with Abby?
I'm out there.
All right.
What happened?
There's a body in my closet. There's a body in my closet.
Ooh! I run in.
All right.
I'm gonna follow hesitantly.
So
like, what?
So you see that
Is this real?
you see that her wardrobe is like opened up and there's a whole bunch of dresses and you can see that she's clearly taken some of the dresses out and have laid them on the bed and that she was in the middle of changing into one. And so you go over to the closet. There is a maybe small body-like shape sitting in the back of the closet, like where the dresses were hidden them with before she took them out.
Is it like in a sack, like zipped up or anything like that?
No, it's just like it's just all kind of like curled up with his back to you. It's like all bent over like that.
Anybody got a flashlight or something?
I mean, I do in my room. Should I grab it?
Yeah, go grab it.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Hello? Anybody there? Hello? Is there any response?
The body does not respond.
I'm gonna come back with the
What does
flashlight.
it look like?
It
Find
looks
a
like
long
a
stick.
child curled up like.
Is it
with
wearing
his
anything?
legs
You can
tucked
borrow
under it.
this.
I'm so glad I'm not
I'm gonna
part
need
of
that
this
back.
right now.
I'm
Is
gonna
it-
go
is it
back to my room.
wearing anything?
Yeah, it's in a little
Look,
dress.
I'm gonna back away so I can see him
Yeah.
and only him.
This is so cool. Alright, so I click the flashlight on and I like slowly bring it over the little girl.
It's.
You don't know if it's a girl.
Like,
Yeah,
I
the
illuminate it.
Small
It,
body.
It's in a
looks,
dress.
it looks like a slightly mummified body of a girl. You can see hair, but you just from the angle, you can see like from the side that the face is dried up and like the air is like kind of like sunken in and things like that. So if this was a body, it's been dead and in this closet for a while.
So I'd like to use the flashlight or some other similar close by appendages, like a fire poker or something like that, to slowly like turn the face a bit.
All right.
And-
You don't
so-
use my flashlight for that, please.
okay.
All right,
turn-
so you
I'll
go to
use
the
fire
fireplace, you
poker.
bring a poker, and the body kind of like rolls over, and it's basically the desiccated, mummified remains of a child.
Can I tell from my knowledge of horror movies if this is like a fake thing?
If you're willing to take it out and examine it, you can tell.
As long as I can get it out of the closet without touching
This
it.
is a don't be scared.
Well, you can if you
Test.
decide, you can like
It's the
take
whole
the poker, like
I
drag it
know.
out and have it fall to the ground.
Yeah, how fragile does it
I'm
look?
not
Is it like a
in the mood
skeleton,
right
or is it
now.
like
It
there's
looks
still,
like it would be
I
damaged if you
cannot be
pulled it out.
bothered.
Like
So I
just
think-
just
I think
pulling
that
it
might
out,
be a
you
good-
might damage it.
I look
I'm sure
around at
one of them.
like the room a bit and go. So I slowly pull it out onto the floor.
So you can already tell from pulling it that you're kind of distending the body part a little bit.
I stop. I
Alright.
stop. Okay, so shining the light on it and stuff, I like try to get like closer to it and like peer at it.
All
Can
right.
I call the
Oh
maids
my
or the
God.
housekeeper or whatever?
Sure, you can
So
ring the
cool.
there's a little
Jesus.
chain bell thing in each of the rooms where you can call for service.
Yeah.
I think I want to
I'm
do that.
I'm also in. I'm
Wow,
doing it.
I didn't know
Why
that
you
was a
guys
thing.
Alright.
Yeah. Look,
Oh,
this
you're
is-
doing it, but you're
Well,
Oh,
we're both
no.
like we're
Okay.
pretty much doing it at the same time.
Alright.
So Freddy suddenly remembers where he is and goes, oh no, dead, scary, terrifying.
So knowing the stakes are real,
Yes.
I'm gonna be searching my room for a weapon, something that can be used.
Wait, how do you know the stakes are real?
So first of all,
what?
Oh, okay.
there's two very obvious weapons in this room, and
Mm-hmm.
it's the two poker things by the fireplace. In fact, it occurs to you that every room has two of these things. So the whole no weapon rule seems kind of weird, considering there are two significant weapon-like things in each room.
But you will be very obvious that you are carrying that.
I will grab a poker,
Mhm.
and then is there a chair, and I can use the other poker to lock the door better.
You could probably pull a chair over to the door and like jam it under the handle. So if you want to do that.
I do that.
Which, by the way, since you're doing this, you also notice that the way these old doors are, all of your rooms have one of these old-timey door locks that basically, even though you have a key that locks and unlocks it, anyone can come up and peek into the hole and
Oh,
see a
fuck.
part of your room. Like, it's one of those keyholes that goes all the way through, so your room is not secure in that regard.
Can you see the bed from like where the doors are?
It depends on which room it is. Like, in some of the rooms, you can see a little bit of the edge of the bed, and some of them you can't. It depends on the orientation of the particular door.
In that case, I will be, here's the door, here's
Mhm.
the wall next to it, I'll be up against the wall here.
Right.
I do the same.
Okay, so this little girl, is she dressed in a similar fashion to one of the pictures of the twins in my room?
Almost identical.
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
It's your spirit dead person.
I wait for
It's the one that's supposed to be in your room. You should take it to your room.
Abby is now that you guys are all like in the room doing this weird things. Abby has like come to the edge of the room and she's kind of peeking into the side to see what you guys are doing. She's also realized that she's in her slip and is a little bit embarrassed.
I'm like, Abby, get a picture of this.
Well, so we called for service in that room. Yeah.
Well, it seems like a
No.
lot of people have rung for service.
I ran, and then she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a bunch of, in fact, multiple people. In fact, as you guys are ringing, you hear that a couple of other rooms have also had people ring.
Okay.
So Abby like does her thing, and she comes into the room and she like
Yeah.
picks up one of her dresses that she's put down, and she's
Okay.
kind of like held up, and she's like reaching for her camera, and then she sees what he's like just like exposed now, and she goes, "Oh my god!" and she drops it, and it's just like backs off to the corner. It's like, are you kidding me?
Well, can I use it then?
Sure, you
Okay.
can do whatever you want.
the
man.
camera?
I'll pick up her camera and I'll take a bunch of pictures of the figure.
Sure,
He's like,
sure.
like
You're,
from
you're
all
only getting
from
a part
all
of it because
angles.
it's like well,
Oh,
you can
okay.
only, it's still inside
In
the
the
closet,
closet?
so it's
Okay.
only like bent a little bit, so you can't really get behind it very well.
Can I see its face?
A little bit.
Okay.
You haven't pulled it enough, so it's still kind of mostly facing the inside of the closet. It's
All right.
like it would be like if a girl was hiding in there and she got hidden in there, and then she just got forgotten and has been trapped in there for the last 100 years, and it's dried up.
Looks like the hide and seek champion from 1883.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So after a few moments, those of you who are in the room or listening to it, you
Yes.
hear the elevator starting to come up.
Okay.
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 So I immediately like give the camera back to Abby, and go thanks. Hey,
Abby is not taking it from you because
okay.
you've just taken pictures of dead girl in her closet with her camera. It's like it's not that she doesn't
It's
want her
yours
camera
now.
back, but she's also not excited about like you handing her a camera and then making it like she's the one who just took pictures of this dead girl in her room.
All right. So now that
Okay.
I've heard the elevator is basically coming up,
Mm.
I open up the door, but I'm like standing like half in the doorway, half like peering out, just
So
like
you can definitely see that there's a bunch of action going on in
Yeah.
Abby's room. Like there's like
I'm-
talking and yelling, and Abby's like,
Yeah, I'm like by the doorway.
yeah. Now that I've heard the elevator, I'm much more like, oh, help's on the way.
and after a few moments, Rustlin gets out of the elevator and starts to stride towards the room, casually and at his usual pace.
so I go, Abby, do you want to switch rooms with me? Because I'll take this room if you want.
Is that allowed?
I mean, we can ask
yes,
Rustlin.
absolutely. What seems to be the matter?
You're screaming.
There's a dead girl in the closet.
Do
Really?
whatever they're doing over there.
So Rustlin goes over
Yeah, so
and has a
this is
look.
messed up.
Oh, I see.
Oh man!
And he
this
looks
is
up at
coming.
the painting. Not again. And he like scoops his hands under it and picks up the whole thing. He's just,
Oh.
I'm so sorry. My apologies.
Whoa, hold on. Whoa, what is that? You can't just carry off the corpse and say it's nothing, Rustlin. What's going on?
It's nothing. Don't worry. Dinner is in 2 hours. Please prepare yourself.
What do you mean dinner's...
And he walks casually out of the room and heads towards the elevator.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm looking from my room.
Yeah,
And you see
that?
Rustlin carrying what looks like a little girl's body out of the room.
And I'm just like, man, they really put a lot of production value into
And then
this
you
show.
see like Rustlin like kind of like feel really uncomfortable, and he's like trying to push the button with his elbow. It's like and he looks really like annoyed, like and he finally gets the button pushed, and like
the fact that he is like so calm, I'm just like, okay,
Yeah,
it's totally that's not
that
real.
comforts me some.
I'm back to like, I'm like, oof, okay.
So,
Okay.
as he picked it up and lifted it out, could I get a better look at it to tell?
yes, it's very clearly a mummified corpse of a girl.
So it's
like,
real. Like, my knowledge tells me it's real.
You do not.
Okay.
There's nothing that you can see about it that makes it look like it's fake. Like as far as you can tell, it is actually just a dead girl's body.
All
like,
right.
like shit flaking
I am
off and
to
like
check
yeah.
my closet.
Oh.
That was creepy.
yeah. I did not find anything like this.
You no
in my
no. You guys did not
search.
find any
Yes?
dead bodies
Good.
in your
I
closet.
would much rather have
I
the
want-
dagger room than
Dead
the,
mummified girl only appears in room with dead mummified girl picture. Like there's not like there's no old lady under your
but-
bed or anything either. So don't go looking.
But it didn't appear in the girl
It's
picture.
in
That
the
was
wrong
his
room.
room.
I have the two girls picture. Oh no! So
Where's the other one,
Freddy,
James?
would get that idea.
Where is it?
So I'm gonna
She
go.
needs to return home.
I want to get back to my room then, if I can, and I want to check everywhere.
All right.
Everywhere.
So you look around and stuff, and nothing that unusual. Make a spot hidden roll.
Sure.
Do you
thing.
spot the hidden girl corpse?
Find the hidden
It's
body.
under your bed.
There's so many skills on these sheets.
Oh, it's
She's a
25.
sneaky one.
Yeah, here we go. That's a fail, 55.
All right. You don't notice anything that unusual. Now, keep in mind, your rooms are filled with all kinds of knickknacks and accoutrements. Like, you with your ceramic toys and things like that.
I
There's
love
this
them.
crazy... You know what?
They're great.
You're Freddy, and you just went through this experience, and you're looking for it. So, it's not that difficult to realize that one of the interesting things you find in a room is a teddy bear, and it's exactly like the one in the portrait.
So now it seems to
with
be
you now?
calming down. I will release the chair, put the poker to the side of the door, open. Is something happening?
So sorry, just really quick. This
You
bear,
missed it up.
I wanna squish it. Is there anything? Can I feel anything hard inside it?
No,
Yeah,
if anything,
so I'm out
it's
in the
the
hallway.
opposite. It's like that toy that you've had for so long that is like kind of flabby now. It's like some of the
Is-
insides have like gotten loose out of it.
It's like way more worn than the one in the picture.
It almost looks exactly like the one in the picture. Like
It hasn't
so
aged a
similar that you would swear that if the portrait was just drawn yesterday, they would have used this as the model
Oh,
for it.
whoa.
Yes. I
Trapped souls.
You come out of the hallway and you basically see that
Dracula's
Abby
castle.
is kind of freaking out. Like she's
Oh, yeah?
going, can we trade rooms? Can we trade rooms? Is that okay? And like she's like kind of wringing her hands and she's not sure what she's supposed to do.
Is
Wait,
something
but she
wrong
treats
with
her.
your room?
Where have you been? There was a dead girl in my closet.
yeah,
I
and you're
was
in your
taking
closet,
a
yeah.
nap.
Yeah, I bet you were. You were just hiding.
Like, and she's gesturing into the room, and you see Freddy. Like, Freddy's not there. He went back in his room.
I'm
and
here.
she,
Yeah.
okay, and she's like gesturing, and she's like trying to explain, and like there's no evidence, and she's trying. And then Russell, and she's almost paralyzed with the like absurdity of the whole thing. It's like. There was a body, like she used to like this is when the sheriff comes
flashlight.
and there's police and there's that and everyone's like, oh, there's a dead body of a girl, no big deal. This happens every other Tuesday and they carry it off and she's almost incredulous that now it seems like she's a crazy person because there's now not a dead body in her room. And like people are standing around and apparently only 3 other people have seen it, but no one seems to think this is a big deal.
Well, I mean, you should feel a lot better now because now the body's not in your room. Your room's probably a lot better off now. Why would you want to switch?
Game is to scare.
Yeah, Abby.
Part of game.
It's part of the game. Scary stuff happens.
You
Yeah. They're
scared.
good at effects.
work.
I'm pretty sure that was real. I've lived on a farm my whole life.
How many mummified bodies have you seen on the farm?
A lot. You know all the cats that die in the barn and all the animals that like get lost in the that was not a model. That was for real.
If that was real, would Rustlin have reacted that way? Come on.
So I'm gonna lean out of my room and go, "Oh no, that was definitely real. I've seen enough horror movies to know what's fake and what's not."
See, Freddy,
The believer believes.
Freddy touched it and he said it was real.
There's
He didn't touch it.
There's no mummies in Brasovia. There's
Also-
mummies in Egypt.
Also, check this out, and I bring out the teddy bear and the little girl picture out of my room, and I go, "Look at what I found in my room."
You brought the picture off the
Wait,
wall.
yeah, it's a giant
Yeah.
portrait, isn't it?
So-
I thought it was a little thing on the nightstand.
No, it's a
No,
portrait.
they're
all
big
giant
giant.
portraits.
It's the big
It's
one.
like over the
So,
fireplace.
I'll just
like
bring the teddy.
two
I'll just bring the teddy bear and be like, look at what I found in my room. It's exactly the same teddy bear that the girl in my room is holding in her portrait.
Yeah, they want you to find those coincidences.
Interesting. Perhaps we should search our rooms for other
Or maybe
coincidences.
there's
She's
something
like,
else going
wait,
on.
Yeah, I didn't find anything like that. in my
Seriously? There was a dead body in my room and you're showing us a teddy bear?
I'm just saying.
What is wrong with you?
It's
What is
possible
wrong with
this
you
is-
people?
room. Wait,
lot
Abby, what's... So each room has a different picture. What's in your picture?
You guys can all go in and look.
Yeah.
Oh, we all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.